Most of us spend our working lives inside organizations that feel more like machines than communities. These structures, built on century-old bureaucratic principles, prioritize control, conformity, and predictability above all else. They create layers of managers, rigid rules, and standardized procedures that systematically drain initiative, creativity, and passion from the people within them. The result is a tragic waste of human potential, disengaged employees, sluggish innovation, and organizations ill-equipped to handle a fast-changing world. This book argues that this bureaucratic model is not just inefficient, but morally indefensible. It makes a passionate case for a radical alternative, building humanocracies, organizations designed to maximize contribution, not compliance, and to enable every person to use their innate intelligence, creativity, and adaptability. The core problem is that bureaucracy, originally designed to impose order on large-scale operations, has become an end in itself. It concentrates power at the top, far from the front line where vital insights and customer interactions happen. It rewards people for following the rules and pleasing their bosses, not for creating value or solving problems. This system assumes that employees are liabilities to be controlled, rather than assets to be empowered. The authors contend that this isn't just bad for business, it's a failure of imagination. Humans are naturally entrepreneurial, collaborative, and resilient. The right organizational environment can unlock these qualities, leading to unprecedented levels of innovation, agility, and fulfillment. Transforming a bureaucracy into a humanocracy requires a fundamental rethinking of every management principle. It means shifting from a pyramid of authority to a network of teams. It involves replacing rigid job descriptions with roles that allow for growth and initiative. It demands that information, power, and rewards flow to those creating value, not just those holding titles. This is not a simple tweak but a profound cultural and structural overhaul. The goal is to create organizations that are as dynamic, creative, and resilient as the people inside them, where everyone feels ownership and has the freedom to experiment, learn, and contribute their full talents. Real-world proof that this is possible comes from pioneering companies like Nucor and Haier. Nucor, a giant in the American steel industry, operates with a management model that is startlingly lean and human-centric. With only a fraction of the managers typical in its industry, Nucor pushes authority down to self-managing teams. These teams are responsible for their productivity, safety, and innovation. Compensation is tightly linked to team performance, fostering a powerful culture of mutual accountability and continuous improvement. Employees are encouraged to experiment and share best practices across the company, creating a high-trust community focused on collective success. This model has made Nucor consistently profitable and innovative in a notoriously tough industry. Similarly, the Chinese home appliance giant Haier has completely dismantled its traditional hierarchy. The company has been broken down into thousands of independent micro-enterprises. These small, self-governing units are directly accountable to customers, not to a chain of middle managers. They set their own goals, manage their own resources, and share directly in their profits and losses. Any employee with a good idea can pitch to start a new microenterprise, creating an internal ecosystem of entrepreneurship. Leaders within these units serve at the pleasure of their teams and can be replaced if they don't deliver value. This radical decentralization has turned a large corporation into a nimble network of startups, driving relentless innovation and allowing Haier to dominate its markets. The journeys of Nucor and Haier demonstrate that the shift to humanocracy, while challenging, yields extraordinary rewards. These organizations outperform their bureaucratic peers not only in profitability and growth but also in speed, adaptability, and employee engagement. They prove that when you trust people with more responsibility and give them a direct stake in the outcome, they rise to the occasion. The change goes beyond mere economics. It creates workplaces where people find meaning, mastery, and genuine agency in their work. Ultimately, building human-centric organizations is about more than competitive advantage. It is about creating environments where the human spirit can thrive, fostering a future of work that is both profoundly productive and deeply human.